Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tree of Woe Wrestling Podcast. I'm the Black Patriot.
Hey, I'm Mark from MD. Hey, check out my podcast, or I guess we can call it YouTube channel podcast. But check out Cut My Music Wrestling. That's Cut My Music Wrestling. Come check me out. Do a lot of reviews and things like that. But I'm here glad to join Patriot.
And this is the Wrestling Podcast, where we always put wrestling first because wrestling is the number one priority. And guys, I'm just going to give it, I'm going to be real with you. Coming off the heels of a mediocre backlash, you get a status quo Raw that feels like something is missing.
Would you call it back trash? Because I call it backlash.
The pay-per-view was definitely back trash.
Damn.
And they did not step it up with Raw. This is the same old stuff we've been getting outside of the main event.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think we just might as well just give up on supporting wrestlers that can make an impact in this company. And I think it's about that time. Like we
give up on the product.
I mean, we just have to come to accept the fact that they're not going to give us who we want. They're hell bent on doing that. They're going to push people that we don't care about, and they're just going to give us a mediocre product, and people are just going to continue to consume.
And we're going to continue with the Samoan dynasty as if no other wrestlers are on the roster.
Yeah, that's
what we're going to do.
That's crazy. I'm just like, wow, what the? They really showing the favoritism.
And you could tell. So the opening segment of Raw, the Vision opens up the show, and they come out to the ring. And here's the thing: the Vision has not been good for months now. Logan Paul and Theory when Breaker and Bronson Reed was there.
They haven't been good from their inception.
They haven't been good from jump. But at least Braun Breaker is putting in work.
No.
He just beat Seth Rollins at Backlash. Then you got this promo segment. Paul Heyman cuts a promo. Austin Theory cuts a promo. Logan Paul cuts a promo. Yeah, Braun Breaker stands there and says nothing.
Yeah, everybody cuts a promo and it's boring as hell.
Who do you think is the star of the Vision?
Well, obviously they're trying to pump Braun as the leader of the Vision.
You would think.
I mean, that's how they're priming it. They're priming it as Braun is the leader of the Vision. Like, he's the one in the singles high profile matches. It's not Logan and Theory. They're stuck doing tag team stuff. So
why is everybody cutting a promo except for Braun Breaker? Shouldn't he have come out at least said something about I just whooped Seth Rollins' ass, or like shouldn't he have said something?
No, because he was coming out talking, and it was Logan Paul and Theory talking, so that brought out the Street Profits,
right? And
so it just became a Street Profit versus Theory and Logan segment. I mean, yeah, because what does Braun have to do with the tag team match?
I mean, he don't have nothing to do with the tag team match. It did set up a match later on, but I'm just saying he just defeated Seth Rollins. He should be the focalization of the group.
But once again, they gotta promote. I get what you're saying, but they have to promote the tag match, with the returning Street Profits, and try to get them high.
Yes. Montez, like I always said, I don't mean to keep leaving Dawkins out, but Montez Ford looked like a star. He always looks like a star. He came out. The Street Profits definitely want to smoke. Joe Hendry comes out singing a song about getting Logan Paul fired. Are you cool with this? Is this fun or entertaining?
I think it is. I mean, Joe Hendry coming out singing songs. I mean, you can't go wrong there. I like the people that's in here. I think a lot of these people are stars. Once again, you got to remember this stuff. Yes, it's not the best, but I can accept it because I've seen worse from these people. If that makes any sense, this is the best of what they can give me right now. Because of this terrible booking, I'm going to just have to take it for what it is.
Well,
I've seen better and I've seen worse from these guys. And this was mediocre.
This was definitely mid. Outside of Montez Ford, this was pretty much meaningless and just one-dimensional. Because I like Joe Hendry, but I didn't know WWE was going to keep playing on the musical stuff. But I should have known once he came to WWE, it was going to be comical and gimmicky.
He's the new Elias.
Yeah. So this match, it ended up being the Street Profits versus Joe Hendry versus The Vision.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything bad to say about the match. All these guys in this match are physical and athletic. So it was a pretty decent match. Braun Breaker got to show his power throughout the match. Montez Ford got to show his high flying ability. I mean,
yeah, because all of this was just meant to set up the 6-man. This is why it was going to be the Street Profits. It was going to be the Street Profits and Joe Hendry versus Braun Breaker and the rest of the Vision. This stuff was just to set that 6-man up. That's why Braun wasn't speaking on Seth. But Seth ends up coming out during the match,
yeah,
and interrupts the match, and he starts mopping everybody up, which is pretty cool because I'm really not a Seth fan a lot of times. But this iteration of Seth, I kind of like, maybe because he's dressing masculine again.
So, you didn't like the silk shirts and stuff like that?
I didn't like that stuff, the Liberace looking stuff, or the Fashion Week.
So, what are they building towards right now? Because you got Seth avoided a spear from Braun Breaker that took out Angelo Dawkins. Yeah. And this is like 2 weeks in a row, Montez Ford and Seth Rollins been getting in each other's face, having disagreements and shit.
It seems like they're doing a storyline of where Dawkins starts to maybe like Seth, and obviously that's going to drive a wedge in between him and Montez, because obviously Montez does not trust Seth. So they're going to have that little storyline. This is another recycled.
Yeah.
The stuff they did with Bloodline. Or the stuff
somebody going to end up turning on somebody.
Yes. And I think it's going to... I personally feel that this might be a vehicle to push Montez.
I thought we were going to see the match that we saw tonight, but possibly with a little bit more build. And instead of Joe Hendry, Seth Rollins and the Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins take on the Vision.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That would be a marquee match.
That would be a marquee match. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah,
that would be good. Yeah.
Street Profits. I couldn't call their name a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Street Profits.
So after this, you get another setup for a match. It's Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan backstage with Adam Pearce. Chad Gable was in there, but I'm sorry, not Chad Gable, the original El Grande Americano. They're in the back, and he challenges Dominic Mysterio to defend the title, which he has not defended in a while. So it's actually nice to see this title get defended. We know it's from AAA, but for this whole time, I've been feeling like Dom been holding that title hostage. So he's going to face El Grande Americano version Chad Gable tonight for the title.
Yeah, this thing right here. I'm tired of Dominic. I'm tired of seeing Chad Gable. I'm not going with this Grande Americano.
I want to see Chad Gable.
I'm tired of seeing him get buried. All of this stuff is so now when he finally defends it. I mean, I'm just going to spoil it. Fast forward to the match, he ends up losing. Grande ends up. Goddamn, not no Grande. Chad ends up losing to Dom, and I'm just like, yo, you going to have this man jobbing as Chad, and then you're going to have him jobbing as this goofy ass Grande character, like
because he's probably 9 times out of 10 he's going to lose to Ludwig Kaiser in Mexico because they're having a mask versus mask match at AAA. But at least if he drop his mask, he could go back to being Chad Gable.
This stuff is terrible. This stuff is not getting the right people over.
Nobody is over.
I think that Chad Gable is better than Dominic Mysterio.
Of course he is.
Chad Gable needs to have this title as Chad Gable. Like, this stuff is terrible.
Yeah.
It's like talent gets buried in this company.
Now, before I say I already said this, or not before, but actually somebody did get over. Ludwig Kaiser got over, but in Mexico.
Yes.
The audience on Raw and SmackDown don't care about this dude, but he's over in Mexico, though. So, there's that, yo.
This stuff, like I said, this is Mickey Mouse booking. Once again, it's people that should be pushed are buried, and people that should not be pushed are just elevated to the moon and just allowed to have these titles. But when they get the titles, it doesn't do nothing to elevate them, because you can't just put a title on somebody and expect the crowd to be like, oh yeah, all right, this buy-in. Like, you have to do something with these people. So they're not doing nothing with Dominic. They're not doing they're not doing nothing with anybody. This stuff is pissing me off.
And especially if you're booked the way Dominic has been booked, which is like doing nothing. At one point, he was injured while he was the Intercontinental title and the AAA Mega Champion, and he just held both belts while he was off TV for weeks. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. So next, you get Jovan Evans versus Rusev. This match came about from a in-ring segment that just didn't mean anything, so that's why we didn't even bring it up. But it's set up. Yeah, the promo was ridiculous. Yo.
Javon Evans should not have a microphone.
Nobody care about that crap.
Do not give Javon Evans a microphone ever
Ethan
again.
Page, he looked good. He looked the part. He looked like one of those characters you love to hate. He looked like a dick. He looked like an ass, but he cool doing it. He's like a classic throwback heel.
Yeah, and they're going to ruin him. Because he's talent. And anybody who's talent gets buried nowadays. And we push people who are not talent. There's people I'd rather see elevated than Jacob Fatu. I'm sorry. Jacob Fatu I think is good, but I don't think that Jacob Fatu is a main eventer. I'm sorry, I just don't. I think he's a high level mid carder.
So you're not suggesting that you think Ethan Page should be in the position that Jacob Fatu is in?
I think that
you think he's ready for that big spotlight?
I think Ricky Saints, Obafemi. I think that Obafemi needs to be in this spot that Jacob is in. Yeah, and we need to be pushing Oba and not Jacob.
Well, I definitely feel like Ethan Page is positioning to probably defeat Penta for the Intercontinental title. That'd be good. I think that would be good. Go to him.
Yeah. But once again, you're going to give him the title and then not do anything with his character.
We don't know that yet. And right now, Rusev...
I do know that. I'm going off the track history.
Jovan Evans, they've been around. They've been wanting the Intercontinental Championship. And to that end, Jovan Evans actually wins the match. So Rusev is... we've said it already. He's a jobber. But if you didn't know... he's officially definitely a jobber. If you dropping matches to Jovan Evans, you're a jobber. Because Jovan Evans have jobbed quite a lot himself. So
yeah,
jobbers lose. If you losing to jobbers, you are a jobber.
Yes, you are a jobber. But once again, just you to say that you're a jobber is really hard, because you can have somebody jobbing, but also this is a scripted sport. So you can have somebody who's a beast, who just loses all the time, but they're not a jobber. So you get what I'm saying? So I get where you're coming from.
I'm just saying, if you take too many L's, you are a jobber. But if you lose into also a person that's taking L's, that is super jobbing.
That is super jobbing, and I think it's a lot of politics.
And at this
involved
point,
with that. It's not just black and white.
I feel like these guys are fighting for their job, or they fighting for that 50%, because like Rusev and Jovan Evans, neither one of them could have afforded a loss in this situation. If you want to look at it through kayfabe, they both needed this win because they both be losing. So
yes.
Next, you have the interesting part that can leave no doubt about what happened at Backlash. You see Asuka and Io backstage. Asuka tells Io she been waiting for someone to come to take her place. You see them embrace, you see them hug, and Asuka packs got her stuff and she walks out. So she was here tonight. She was on Raw. You possibly may have saw her last match at Backlash, and the last time we see Asuka walking off into the sunset with her belongings.
Yeah, Asuka's gone. Yeah, Asuka's gone. And I'm sad to see this happen. I think maybe this could have, maybe the Kairi Sane stuff could have sped this up, because it seems pretty, kind of coincidental that soon as Kairi is fired, then all of a sudden,
Asuka want to hang it up. So either because I felt like they were really giving that storyline the best it could. It seemed like WWE wasn't giving them enough to work with, but Asuka and Kairi gave it their all, and they got people invested, and to just fire Kairi just kind of must have took the wind out of her sail. And she was just like, you know what, I'm done, young. Yeah,
that must be what happened. But she came out, she had her goodbyes, and yeah, that was it. But Kairi, Io.
It's like Asuka passed the torch to Io, but Io kind of already had the torch.
Yeah, so. Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good stuff.
So next you get a segment between, Paige and Brie Bella come out because Judgment Day been talking trash about them, so they come out and they address that. And then obviously Raquel and Roxanne come out. And what do you think about this segment? We saw what happened. What do you think? I've had my opinion, and
let me hear what you think, because let me hear what you think about this.
I wish I've been waiting to get more from Paige and Brie. I don't know, post Mania, it seemed like they haven't been doing much, but just having promos, but not too much physicality. And it's funny that not Roxanne, Raquel called them out, called them aging veterans that have titles they don't deserve. Now, what are you going to do with it? I like this. I like that they finally getting into something. I mean, there was a brawl on SmackDown, but I was expecting more. I don't know if it would have went better if Nikki hadn't got hurt. I don't know. I feel like since Mania, they haven't really been doing much with the women's tag titles. And I know the tag division is not something that's big on WWE, but I'm like, come on, man. It's Paige and Brie. They should be doing more than just coming to the ring and not wrestling. They got Liv coming out there. Liv is doing the same thing right now. She's just holding on to the belt, but she's not wrestling. I think she's injured still, but she don't want to be off TV, or they don't want her off TV, or they need her on the show. And I'm pretty sure it's because they need her on the show. But if you notice, Liv haven't done nothing post-Mania either.
Yeah, Liv hasn't done anything post-Mania.
Yeah, she's just holding the title. So this segment was good because at least its hands were thrown. And maybe we could get a title match. Maybe the Judgment Day would take on Paige and Brie Bella at some point. But I don't like people just having belts, just holding them. Because Dom ain't doing nothing with the AAA Mega title. Penta didn't do nothing with the Intercontinental. Like, I don't know, man. And I said that they weren't even on Backlash. Like, you're not doing nothing with the tag or the mid-card belt. So this is something.
This is. I really don't like putting this much energy and thought into these shows, man. This stuff is really not that good.
It's nothing going on.
It's really depressing. I mean,
it's nothing happening on these shows.
Nothing is happening. I mean, you've pretty much summed it. I mean, I can't even add on to it. I mean, it was just really that simple. I mean, it's terrible stuff. Like, I don't know.
This is what you get after a pay-per-view.
I don't know if this is ChatGPT or this is Just the laziness.
They're lazy.
That's-
They're collecting their paychecks and letting AI book these shows, and it's just ridiculous, yo. At this point, people need to get fired, but nobody's going to get fired because this is by design. They're ruining this product on purpose.
They're going to sell this eventually to Saudi. Saudi's eventually going to take this.
After this, you get what we know is what they're going to do. Io Sky versus Sol Ruka.
Pretty decent match.
Pretty good match.
So Ruka brings it. I think she has a lot of charisma. She has
big moves.
She has big moves. She's strong. Like I really do.
And looks good. Like I'm not just talking about like is she beautiful? Like she looks the part. She looks believable.
Yeah,
she looks like a professional wrestler.
Yeah, I love Saruka. I think she's awesome. And everybody knows how I feel about Io. Io brings it every time. Io's awesome. I think she's an awesome wrestler too. So I mean, you put these two together, you're going to have a great match. And so they brought it, and obviously Io beats Saruka, and they give Io helps her up, gives her a handshake. Then they lift each other arms up, and it's sportsmanship. We had a great match.
We had a great
job.
That's what Io do. That people are saying Io is the standard in the women's division. It's the standard, period. Like not just the best women's wrestler, but the best wrestler in the company.
Okay.
So Sol Ruka went up against the best wrestler in the company, and they had a good match. So I expect big things from Sol Ruka. It's not even their fault that they're a part of this show that just feels bland and lifeless. Like, this match was good, but I really don't care.
Yeah, they're not going to have anything for Sol Ruka down the road. She's going to waste away like a lot of the other talent on it, unfortunately.
After this is another thing and you're going to see how it's a waste of time. Now, I will say this. The fans in attendance were into it. They were chanting Ober. They were doing the woo. But if you have common sense and you look at it for the bigger picture, you can tell that they're wasting Ober's time.
This is terrible, everybody. This is open challenge garbage, which means you have no creative for him. All you have to do is what Oba is copy whatever you did with Brock. Copy those storylines or copy anything that Brock was doing. Just copy that and just have Oba just doing that. Because if you want to have him take over Brock or him be the next Brock, then book him as such. How Brock was booked to get him that big money that people kept bringing him back. Like you built him up to get. So it's like, why don't you just do that? And then you can build yourself a new Brock. I just don't understand this open challenge. In what sense does this make to do this? This doesn't help Oba's character develop any. And what it sets it up to be is a situation of, okay, you beating people so much. Now people are going to start saying, oh, when is somebody going to beat him? So now you can end up turning people against it. So when somebody ends up beating Oba, they get the pop.
What's going to happen is people are going to be like, why is he only fighting jobbers? He went from retiring Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania to facing Grayson Waller, Otis,
I think,
and now Berto and Angel.
This might be punishment. For Brock retiring, and they might be punishing Oba to make it, to make him look basic. So then it won't mean anything.
Doesn't track.
Brock. Yeah.
Because you're doing the open challenge that this is why I don't care about it. Why would I care about Los Garza? Yeah. Why would I care about Otis and Tozawa? Why would I care about Grayson Waller?
This is what I'm saying. Like this, Oba Femi should be beefing with Roman.
Yes.
Like, that's what he needs to be doing right now.
I would have pivoted him directly from that. Like I said, it wouldn't have been Jacob. It would have been Oba.
Yes. But once again, he comes out. He goes in the back. He puts out the open challenge. Nobody comes out. He goes in the back, finds Berto and Garza hanging around the gorilla position.
They had their
They had
street clothes
on, and he brings them into the ring, mops them both up, and then he gets the 1, 2, 3 on one of them. I don't know which one is which.
And why would I care? Because these dudes already lose. They just got mopped on SmackDown.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
by Powerhouse Hobbs, Royce Keys.
Yeah, it's
so
ridiculous.
why would I care?
It's good. Yeah, and you just buried these guys even further than what they've already been buried. So now Berto and Garza might as well be on the chopping block of the next firings.
And
I mean, you can't do nothing with these guys now.
Oba might as well have wrestled himself in there tonight. His quality of opposition stinks. I don't care that he beat Otis. I don't care that he beats Grayson Waller. Come on, man. Like get real. And then the next match, we already alluded to it earlier. Dominic Mysterio defeats Chad Gable for I think his first time defending the AAA Mega title. So, we've already said what we were going to say about that. Dom never defends that title, and El Grande Americano, Chad Gable version, should be treated better. Chad Gable should be this. Yeah. He should be this era's Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
But instead, he's this era's Sin Cara or something. I don't know.
They have the people to recreate a lot of characters from yesteryear, and where you can just recycle storylines. You can give Chad Gable the old Kurt Angle storylines. Just like you can give Brock the old... No, not Brock. You can give Oba the old Brock storylines. Mm-hmm. You can give Chad the old Kurt storylines. I don't understand this stuff. The booking these people should not be this hard. And this product should not be this terrible for you to have a bunch of dudes running around in these luchador masks. And they're not even real luchadors. They're like these white dudes just running around in these luchador masks.
Yeah. And then even the match with between Chad and Dom, incessant interference all over the place from both sides, original Americanos and Gable's Americanos. So it's just, Gable is original. All the luchadors were out tonight. So this match was stupid, yo. I would have to say pack it up, yo. Pack this show up, because we're about to be at the main event. And as you can see, no CM Punk. Haven't seen CM Punk since WrestleMania. Just all the star power. There's nothing going on this show.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
You get to the acknowledgement ceremony. Roman Reigns says he's going to force Jacob to acknowledge him.
Yeah.
Before he does that, Jacob mops up Jey Uso, mops up Jimmy.
Yeah.
Get to the ring. Just Jacob and Roman.
This is basic BS. It's just his vehicle just to make Jacob look strong and to get Roman off of TV because he's going to have to go do press tours. For the new Street Fighter movie. This is all it is. And this is just all a vehicle to elevate Jacob because they got other people they can do this with, but they got to do it with the Samoan dudes. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
you see how uninspired this show is. Everything that we said up to this, that nothing happened. None of this is noteworthy. None of it action packed. None of this is compelling.
None of it.
I'll say Jacob taking out Roman and the Usos was the best part of the show.
Yeah, that was the only good part, yeah.
You get into this, Joy. Jacob is no-selling everything. Even a Stone Cold style chair beat down. Roman beat him with the chair and bashed him with it. It was just
yeah.
So is Jacob unstoppable now?
That's what I'm saying. All of this is meant to, it's just a vehicle, just like the SmackDowns a week or so ago was a vehicle for Tala Tonga.
Oh yeah, he punished everybody.
And now this show right here is just a vehicle for that damn Jacob to establish Jacob. But once again, Jacob is a mid-carder. Jacob is not a guy that can carry your company. He's not going to get people to tune in and want to watch the show. He's just not that guy. but you keep looking over people who can be that guy.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they want to put somebody in.
Because they don't want that guy.
It's like they're going to put somebody in that they know is not going to get over too much. Roman's going to disappear, and then Roman's going to come. They're going to drag Roman back, and it's going to be the same rinse, wash, repeat BS.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was your Monday Night Raw, guys. Like,
yeah,
a bunch of BS segments in the back, a bunch of matches that were meh, and I mean, it at this point it is what it is. It is up to you to either accept the fact that WWE is not committed to giving you a good product. They're not going to give you a good show, and they will never push the wrestlers you actually want.
They don't care anymore.
They don't care anymore.
It's really, I'm about to just really start doing reviews on old episodes of Raw. When I'm looking at clips on Facebook and Instagram, and when I look at the clips from yesteryear and the storylines,
one
and
segment
the
will
characters,
be more entertaining than everything we've seen.
They can have a show full of segments, but the segments were entertaining. Like they will give you, this show will give you segment after segment after segment, but the people are so dry and bland, it's terrible. Then they'll hit you with the commercials.
This show was boring.
It's terrible.
Becky Lynch was there. She didn't do anything. She's the women's Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything.
Yeah,
she just was like, she just laughed at Sol Ruka. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, mark my words, and you heard it here first. With all the contracts and everything is up, Netflix is going to back out of this deal.
Yeah, they're trying to back out now.
I'm telling you, they're going to back out of this deal.
Yeah.
Raw is going back to network TV. I'm telling you. And guys, so that was it. Monday Night Raw, the Raw after Backlash, Back Trash, and Monday Night Bore. Because this stuff will put you to sleep. I'm the Black Patriot, and this has been the Tree of Woe Wrestling Podcast.
Hey, I'm Mark from MD, and please remember, check out Cut My Music Wrestling. That is Cut My Music Wrestling Podcast. You're going to love it. Got a lot of reviews.
Guys, thank you.
Yes,
Peace out and be safe.
Yes.